Greetings, my name is Stephen Cheney, and in this presentation we will be discussing the poem An Introduction by Shina Raza Faisal. The first thing we will be discussing is the poem itself. Faisal's poem gives an exhaustive narrator's perception of a powerful figure in their lives, most likely being a significant other or guardian. One of the main literary devices used in the poem is repetition. As you can see, every stanza begins with "My God," conveying a monotonic and repetitive voicing to the reader. This is further shown through the use or misuse of capitalization. Besides using a capital G in the second-to-last line, when referring to the monotheistic God, Faisal chose to leave everything else uncapitalized, including the title, most likely to show the unenthusiastic attitude of the narrator. I could not have shown it better myself. Together, these literary devices merge to create a tone of hopelessness and exhaustion. Right, broader ideas. Now that we have explored the writing itself, let's see how this poem can relate to the world around us. When thinking of the theme of hopelessness that the poem delivers, the first thing that comes to mind is the current situation in the global COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 has been keeping us inside for over 3 months now, and people are getting stressed out, tired of the constant depressing news and rising cases as we worry for our loved ones. Staying in quarantine has made it harder for some people to get out of bed in the morning, do chores, or maintain their normal standard of cleanliness. This resonates with the beginning lines in the poem. My God wakes up with bedhead and sticky fingers, doesn't want to go into work today. My God forgets to do dishes, lets all the houseplants die. Personally, the pandemic has affected how I live life in a few ways. The biggest change was that I had to move back to Tampa in order to work, as my grandmother lives at home with us, and working would have put her at risk. My normal day-to-day routine has also been affected. For example, at work, I am now required to wear a face mask and a face shield or goggles in order to be within 6 feet of another person. Lastly, this poem also reminds me of political satire and complaints during the last presidential election campaign and these last 4 years of the Trump administration.
Stop that. If Hillary knew how, she would have done it already, period. End of story. I won the debate. I stayed calm, just like I promised, and it is over. Good night, Hofstra.
Donald, there's still 88 minutes left. It's a 90-minute debate.
With a temperament that's got a problem.
Secretary Clinton.
Woo! Okay. A man who can be provoked by a tweet should not have his fingers anywhere near the nuclear codes.
I've been all over the place. You decided to stay home, and that's okay.
I think Donald just criticized me for preparing for this debate.
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted.
Well, Donald, I know you live in your own reality.
Some of the critiques that were used in the political satire of that election for the two political candidates are represented in this poem. For example, in these two stanzas, "My God is a liar, always 1 foot out the door, and ready to leave me here if that's what it takes. My God fickles, breaks every bony promise, picks away at the meat, laughs when I tantrum." When relating these lines to the candidates that were just discussed, you can find similarities between the comments made and each individual candidate. For example, the line, "My God is a liar." In the videos that we have watched, it is shown that Hillary Clinton was known to lie over a certain email scandal that occurred relating to 33,000 emails. This coincides with the line, "My God is a liar." However, in the video that we just watched, Trump was almost ready to leave the debate, which lines up with the line, "always 1 foot out the door." In his current administration, Trump is known for not keeping a lot of the promises that he makes from his election campaign. And this coexists with the line, "My God fickles, breaks every bony promise." Those are a few examples of how the lines of this poem relate to the political election and political satire from that campaign, as well as our current administration. To conclude, Faisal uses punctuation and tone effectively in her poem and introduction to portray the feelings of the narrator, and these feelings are very relatable to the world around us.